Hello, world travelers. Welcome back to Footprints Across Lands, your go-to channel for luxury travel, thrilling adventures, and once-in-lifetime experiences. Imagine waking up at the crack of dawn, arriving at the world's busiest theme park, and being greeted by massive crowds, long lines, and the overwhelming excitement of thousands of people. Is it chaos or magic? Today, we're taking on the ultimate challenge, surviving a full day at the world's busiest theme park. Is it still worth it when wait times exceed 2 hours? Food lines stretch for miles, and every inch of the park is packed with people? Let's find out how to make the most of your time, beat the crowds, and decide if the experience is truly worth it. Surviving a day at the world's busiest theme park. Is it worth it? Where is the world's busiest theme park? Every year, millions of people visit theme parks worldwide, but which one takes the crown as the busiest? According to global attendance reports, the top contender is Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Florida. With an average of 58,000 visitors per day and over 17 million guests annually, it's the most crowded theme park on Earth. But is visiting this park on a peak day an unforgettable experience or a total nightmare? We decided to spend an entire day at Magic Kingdom, using every strategy, tip, and insider trick possible to survive the crowds and maximize the fun. Let's break down exactly what happened. From sunrise to fireworks. 6:30 a.m., arriving at the park before the gates open. Why get there so early? Magic Kingdom officially opens at 9 a.m., but guests start arriving hours before. The earlier you arrive, the better chance you have of getting ahead of the massive rush. What we learned, arriving before 7 a.m. puts you among the first in line. The monorail and ferry lines are already packed with eager visitors. Resort guests get early entry, meaning some people are already inside the park before it officially opens. Despite the early start, thousands of people are already here. This is just the beginning. 8:45 a.m. The rope drop strategy. Running to the first ride. Rope drop is the moment when cast members officially open the park, and guests rush to the most popular attractions. Best rides to prioritize at rope drop. Seven Dwarfs, Mine Train. Wait times jump to 90+ minutes almost instantly. Space Mountain fills up fast with thrill seekers. Jungle Cruise, surprisingly long waits all day. What we did? Joined the crowd surge toward Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Even though we ran to the ride immediately, the wait was already 45 minutes long. By the time we got off, the line had jumped to 120 minutes. This was our first lesson of the day. No matter how early you get here, you're never truly ahead of the crowd. 10 a.m., mid-morning crowds and first food stop. By mid-morning, the park is packed. Walkways are jammed, and wait times for most major rides are already over 60 minutes. Best strategy for this time of day? Use Genie Plus and Lightning Lane reservations to skip long lines. Visit less crowded attractions like Philharmagic, Peeplemover, or Hall of Presidents. Grab a quick service breakfast before the lunch rush. What we did? Picked up a Genie Plus reservation for Haunted Mansion, already filling up fast. Grabbed Mickey-shaped waffles at Sleepy Hollow. Avoided Fantasyland, where the stroller congestion was at peak insanity. Even at 10 a.m., the park felt overwhelmingly busy, and it was only going to get worse. 12 p.m. The lunch rush and overcrowding begins. By noon, it's chaos everywhere. Wait times for major rides hit 2 hours. Quick service food locations have 30-minute waits. The Florida heat starts getting brutal, making everything feel even more crowded. Survival tips for this time of day. Mobile, order your lunch early to avoid long food lines. Take a break in air-conditioned areas like the Enchanted Tiki Room. Ride less popular attractions like the Carousel of Progress to relax. What we did? Found an indoor spot at Cosmic Rays Starlight. Thankfully, mobile ordering worked. Used Lightning Lane for Haunted Mansion, avoiding the 100-minute standby line. Took a midday water break. Hydration is key in these packed parks. At this point, families with young kids start getting exhausted, and the park feels more packed than ever. 3 p.m. to afternoon crowds and ride strategy. If you haven't planned ahead by this point, you're in trouble. How we handled the afternoon crowds? Used Lightning Lane for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Standby was 90+ minutes. Took a break at Tom Sawyer Island, one of the park's least crowded areas. Got in position early for the Festival of Fantasy Parade. The parade was one of the highlights of the day, and despite the crowds, it felt magical to watch the characters come to life. 6 p.m., evening strategy and second wind. As the sun starts to set, some families start leaving, but the park is still packed. What we did in the evening? Dinner at Be Our Guest restaurant. Pricey, but worth it for a relaxing break. Rode Pirates of the Caribbean and the Peeplemover shorter lines by now. Got in position for the Disney Enchantment fireworks. Was it worth it? Yes. The fireworks show was absolutely stunning, and the atmosphere in front of Cinderella Castle was pure Disney magic. 9:30 p.m. Final rides and park closing. Even after fireworks, the park stays open for another hour. giving us a final chance to ride popular attractions with shorter wait times. Final ride choices: Space Mountain, 50-minute wait, much shorter than earlier. Peter Pan's Flight, still 60 minutes, but that's considered short for this ride. Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, walk on at closing. The strategy: stay until the very end. The last hour of park operation is when lines drop significantly, making it one of the best times to ride attractions. Final verdict: is it worth visiting the busiest theme park in the world? Worth it? If you plan ahead, use Genie Plus, and arrive early, you're okay with crowds and enjoy the Disney atmosphere. You want to experience one of the most magical places on Earth. Not worth it if you hate waiting in long lines and dealing with large crowds. You prefer a relaxing vacation over a fast-paced, high-energy day? You don't want to pay extra for Genie Plus or VIP experiences. Would you take on the challenge of surviving the world's busiest theme park? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exclusive travel content from Footprints Across Lands. See you on the next adventure.